You guys, it's almost Oscars night. I got my Oscars ballot and picked all my favorites to win. I'm so excited for the Oscars. I watch the Oscars every year. It's an event for me. I get a point to watch the Oscars every year because I just love movies. As you can tell, I do a lot of movie reviews, and it's because I just love movies. Like, movies and TV have been a thing for me since I was little. I love the art of acting. I'm really into that, so I just always make it a point to watch the Oscars and see what movies are being nominated and recognized for their talent and expertise. So let's go over some of the categories. We got actor in a leading role. The nominees for actor in a leading role: Timothée Chalamet for Marty Supreme, Leonardo DiCaprio, One Battle After Another, Ethan Hawke for Blue Moon, and Wagner Moura for The Secret Agent. I decided to go with Michael B. Jordan for Sinners. I watched Sinners. Honest, I did not get a chance to watch all of the movies that were up for Oscars, but I did make it a point to watch every horror movie that was nominated for Oscars because I love horror movies. I love scary movies, and this year is especially really great and significant for horror movies. They're getting very much recognized this year. A lot got nominated, especially Sinners, which I'm so happy for. Go to actor in a supporting role. We got Benicio del Toro for One Battle After Another, Jacob Elordi for Frankenstein, Delroy Lindo for Sinners, Sean Penn for One Battle After Another, and Stellan Skarsgård for Sentimental Value. I went with Jacob Elordi for Frankenstein. I just recently watched Frankenstein and I loved it so much. Now let's go to actress in a leading role. Nominees include Jessie Buckley for Hamnet, Rose Byrne, If I Had Legs I'd Kick You, Kate Hudson, Song Sung Blue. I have no idea how to pronounce her name, Renate Renziv for Sentimental Value, and Emma Stone for Begonia. I went with Emma Stone. I think that she has been nominated several times. I think she has a good chance again because the Academy really loves her and her work, and the director's work as well, because last year she won for Best Actress for Poor Things. I do kind of hope someone else gets the chance to get the gold because I think that she's gotten a lot of recognition, and it'd be nice to see someone else get some recognition, but I also do really like Emma Stone, so I'm kind of torn with that one. Next, let's go to actress in a supporting role. We got Elle Fanning for Sentimental Value, Inga Ibsdottir Lillis for Sentimental Value, Amy Madigan for Weapons, Wunmi Mosaku for Sinners, and Teyana Taylor for One Battle After Another. I decided to go Amy Madigan for Weapons. I loved Weapons, and Amy Madigan was top notch in Weapons. Like, she was, even though her name doesn't come up first in the credits, she absolutely shined in that movie. In my opinion, she is the face of Weapons. Like, she is the most interesting character in Weapons, and her costume, and how she looked, and how she presented, how she talked. So she did really well. I think that she is very deserving of the award. We got animated feature film. We got Arco, Elio, K-pop Demon Hunters, Little Emily, or the character of Rain, and Zootopia 2. I watched both K-pop Demon Hunters and Zootopia 2. I was an absolute fan. Like, I geeked out with K-pop Demon Hunters. Like, I watched this multiple times. I sang the song multiple times. I love it. I'm addicted to it. Like, it's addicting. So I think K-pop Demon Hunters is very deserving of it. I also watched Zootopia 2, and that was really good. But something about K-pop Demon Hunters and the music and the whole movie itself is just like so pleasant to watch. So I think it definitely deserves the best animated feature film award. Animated short film, to be honest, I did not watch any of these. But I honestly just went with Butterfly because I love butterflies. I'm not sure if that's what it's about. I really should watch like these animated shorts to have a better selection process. Next, we got casting. We got Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, The Secret Agent, and Sinners. Of course, gotta go with the horror one. Sinners all the way. Next, we got cinematography for Frankenstein, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Sinners, Train Dreams. We got Sinners again. Next, we got the big award for Best Picture. We got Begonia, F1, Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, The Secret Agent, Sentimental Value, Sinners, and Train Dreams. I was really torn between Begonia, Frankenstein, and Sinners, but I decided to go with Sinners. Like, I think Sinners, since it was nominated so many times for so many awards in different categories, that I think Sinners really has a great chance for Best Picture. Next, we got costume design for Avatar Fire and Ash, Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, and Sinners. This was the one time I didn't go with Sinners. I decided to go with Frankenstein because I felt like Frankenstein was a little bit more in the period piece to where costumes would be a little bit more challenging. And then also just with Frankenstein, and how his costume was designed for him. Frankenstein does have a good chance, but now I'm kind of second guessing myself. I'm thinking possibly Avatar Fire and Ash could have a good chance, or Sinners. Next, we got directing. We got Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Sentimental Value, and Sinners. Of course, going with my winner here, Sinners. We got documentary feature film, The Alabama Solution, Come See Me in the Good Light, Cutting Through Rocks, Mr. Nobody Against Putin, and The Perfect Neighbor. I went with The Perfect Neighbor. Again, it's sort of a guess. I didn't get to watch any of these documentaries. So going with documentary short film, All the Empty Rooms, All Armed Only with a Camera, The Life and Death of Brent Renaud, Children No More, Were and Are Gone, The Devil is Busy, Perfectly a Strangeness. I went with All the Empty Rooms. Saw a short little sneak peek of All the Empty Rooms, and it looks really, really like impactful and like really, really sad and thematic. About showing the bedrooms of children who died in school shootings. I imagine that short film would be very impactful for anyone watching. We got film editing. F1, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Sentimental Value, and Sinners. I decided to go with F1 actually here. I heard from my friend who watched it. I said I didn't really want to watch it because I'm just not really into sports movies, but he watched it. He really loves racing. And he said that the editing in this movie was absolutely top notch. Next, we got international feature film. We got Secret Agent, It Was Just an Accident, Sentimental Value, Surat, and the voice of Hind Rahab. I decided to go with Sentimental Value. Again, didn't get a chance to watch that one, but I'm just spitballing there. Live action short film. Butcher Steen, A Friend of Dorothy, Jane Austen's period drama, The Singers, Two People Exchanging Saliva. I decided to go A Friend of Dorothy. I saw a news story talking a little bit about this one. I think it sounded really, really interesting. Next, we have makeup and hairstyling. We got Frankenstein and Kakuo, Sinners, The Smashing Machine, and The Ugly Stepsister. I went with Ugly Stepsister. I recently watched this one, and I think that one is a strong contender for makeup and hairstyling. One is another horror movie, and oh my gosh, like, don't watch it if you're sensitive to like lots of like gore and like seeing disgusting stuff. It's very visually kind of disturbing. But yeah, I might review that one and let you guys know more about that movie because wow. Next, we got original score. We got Begonia, Frankenstein, Hamnet, One Battle After Another, and Sinners. Begonia is one of my faves. Like, Emma Stone movie Begonia is amazing. It's one of my favorites, of course, because it's one of the horror movies nominated. I would consider this horror, but it's not so much horror. It's more leaning into thriller. The music and everything about it felt so original, so good. Next, we got original song Dear Me from Diane Warren Relentless, Golden from K-pop Demon Hunters, I Lied to You from Sinners, Sweet Dreams of Joy from Viva Verdi, and Train Dreams from Train Dreams. With Golden from K-pop Demon Hunters, but I also think Lied to You from Sinners also has a really great chance. Like, I was tied between those, but also Golden has been so popular. Next, we got production design. We got Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, and Sinners. Of course, going with my favorite here, Sinners. Next, we got sound, F1, Frankenstein, One Battle After Another, Sinners, and Surat. Sinners again. We got visual effects, Avatar Fire and Ash, F1, Jurassic World Rebirth, The Lost Bus, and Sinners. I decided to go with Jurassic World Rebirth for this one because visual effects, usually for all Jurassic movies, are really good. And Jurassic World Rebirth was a strong contender in my mind for visual effects. Adapted screenplay: Begonia, Frankenstein, Hamnet, One Battle After Another, and Train Dreams. I decided to go with Begonia. I think Begonia, again, is just like one of my horror favorites. And original screenplay: Blue Moon, It Was Just an Accident, Marty Supreme, Sentimental Value, and Sinners. Going with my favorite here again, Sinners. So we shall see who wins all these awards for Oscars. Good luck to all the nominees, and I cannot wait for this Oscars night.